Lesson 11, Part 2, the vocative case. We've already learned the four main Greek cases, but there is one more that shows up occasionally. It is the vocative case. Let's look first at its form. For most nouns, their vocative forms are identical to their nominative forms. Vocative singular like nominative singular, and vocative plural like nominative plural. But there are a few exceptions. First declension masculine nouns that end in ace, oo, but not those ending in taste to, have an a ending in the vocative case, such as Ioane. Other first declension masculine nouns, so this does include those that are taste to, they take an alpha, such as satana and propheta. Second declension masculine and feminine nouns take an epsilon, such as lage and hade. Third declension masculine and feminine nouns take a bare stem with no ending at all, such as pater. Everything else, all of the plurals, all of the neuters, and all of the first declension feminines are identical to their nominative forms. So these four things listed here, these are only for singulars. This is the first two different ways of doing first declension masculine, singular. One way for second declension masculine and feminine singulars. One way for third declension masculine and feminine singulars. You'll notice there's no neuters in that list. So all of the neuters are like the nominatives. All the first declension feminines are just like the nominatives, and all of the plurals, they're just like the nominative plurals. These are the only four exceptions right here. Now note, when parsing vocatives, you don't have to list vocative as an option unless it's the only option. So for example, lagoi would be parsed as masculine plural nominative, even though it could also be masculine plural vocative. That's because the times that it's going to be vocative are going to be so rare, it's not even really worth us noting that as a parsing option, unless, like this next one here, lage, we would have to parse it as masculine singular vocative since that's the only option for it. So we'll want to go ahead and parse that one that way, but you don't have to worry about all the other ones, the ones where they're identical to some nominative form. Just leave the parsing the way we've always been doing it. You don't need to add anything, just if it looks different from the nominative form. Now, use. What does the vocative case do? The vocative case is used for direct address, and in English, we set this off with commas. So, Christe, Emi su doulas. Christ, I am your servant. Christ is this person we're speaking to, so we're calling his name as part of talking to him. That is direct address. And you'll see it's not really related to anything else in the sentence. Any adjectives describing a vocative noun will also be in the vocative, and the form follows the same rules as the nouns. So, didaskale agathe, e ha Christos. Good teacher, you are the Christ. Here, teacher is being used as direct address, so it is in the vocative case. Good is describing teacher, so it also is in the vocative case, and it followed the same kind of ending. Occasionally, a participle will be used in the vocative, and the form will follow the same rules as the nouns. Hoi fabumenoi tan thean acusate. Ye that fear God, ye are hearing him. Or the fearing God ones, describing the subject, which is ye, ye are hearing. So summary, for most nouns, their vocative forms are identical to their nominative forms. Vocative for first declension masculine nouns that end in ace, oo, except those ending in taste to, the vocative singular ending is a. Vocative for other first declension masculine nouns for the singular is a. Vocative for second declension masculine and feminine nouns is epsilon. And vocative for third declension masculine and feminine nouns is the bare stem with no ending at all. The vocative case is used for direct address, and in English, we set this off with commas.